329. Leisure and Idleness. There is an Indian savagery, a savagery peculiar to the Indian blood, in the manner in which the Americans strive after gold, and the breathless hurry of their work, the characteristic vice of the New World, already begins to infect old Europe, and makes it savage also, spreading over it a strange lack of intellectuality. One is now ashamed of repose, even long reflection almost causes remorse of conscience. Thinking is done with a stopwatch, as dining is done with the eyes fixed on the financial newspaper. We live like men who are continually afraid of letting opportunities slip. Better do anything whatever than nothing. This principle also is a noose with which all culture and all higher tastes may be strangled. And just as all form obviously disappears in this hurry of workers, so the sense for form itself, the ear and the eye for the melody of movement also disappear. The proof of this is the clumsy perspicuity which is now everywhere demanded in all positions where a person would like to be sincere with his fellows, in intercourse with friends, women, relatives, children, teachers, pupils, leaders, and princes. One has no longer either time or energy for ceremonies, for roundabout curtsies, for any spirit in conversation, or for any otium whatever. For life in the hunt for gain continually compels a person to consume his intellect, even to exhaustion, in constant dissimulation, overreaching or forestalling. The real virtue nowadays is to do something in a shorter time than another person. And so there are only rare hours of sincere intercourse permitted. In them, however, people are tired, and would not only like to let themselves go, but to stretch their legs out wide in awkward style. The way people write their letters nowadays is quite in keeping with the age. Their style and spirit will always be the true sign of the times. If there be still enjoyment in society and in art, it is enjoyment such as overworked slaves provide for themselves. Oh, this moderation in joy of our cultured and uncultured classes. Oh, this increasing suspiciousness of all enjoyment. Work is winning over more and more the good conscience to its side. The desire for enjoyment already calls itself need of recreation, and even begins to be ashamed of itself. One owes it to one's health, people say, when they are caught at a picnic. Indeed, it might soon go so far that one could not yield to the desire for the vita contemplativa, that is to say, excursions with thoughts and friends, without self-contempt and a bad conscience. Well, formerly it was the very reverse. It was action that suffered from a bad conscience. A man of good family concealed his work when need compelled him to labour. The slave laboured under the weight of the feeling that he did something contemptible. The doing itself was something contemptible. Only in otium and bellum is there nobility and honour. So rang the voice of ancient prejudice.